mean, it goes without saying that we're ready to take on the Broncos on Saturday, and we all know we can do. We know how far we've come, and we know the work that we put in. But we're ready to show the fans in Purdue Nation and all of our supporters, our families, and everyone what we're capable of and the strides that we've made. So I think it's very important to get out there and give everyone who supported us a good showing, and to show, Purdue and everyone in this organization that we're coming a long way, and that it's going to be a different season, and we still have high goals and expectations.
How would you assess how Purdue's offense did in camp? What did you see out of them?
The first thing that comes to my mind is confidence. I know Raheem talks a lot about, being a Big Ten track championship and bringing that confidence to his game. If you talk to Akeem Hunt, that, he's ready to have a big year, whether it be in the return game, in the run game. Danny Etling in his second year as a starting quarterback has grown more confident, sitting in the pocket better, more poised, and moving around a lot better. So just everyone, I think's confidence is on another level. And I know that they all get that from each other and from the work that we've done this spring and in this summer.
There's going to be a lot of emotion in that first quarter, but how do you spread that over 4 quarters?
I mean, I think it's just focusing on the now. You can't think too much. I know when we were watching film this Sunday, kind of talking about the game plan and what we were expecting, I found myself getting a little too amped. My heart started pounding, you sweating a little bit, but you just got to remember, there's things we still need to get better on. This Tuesday practice is just as important as this game Saturday. So I think working on the now and staying in the moment. When you're out there playing in quarter one, play in quarter one. If it's the first play, it's the first play. Don't get down. Don't think about what's going to happen next or things of that nature, but just fully be where you're at. Our goals as a team would be to be Big Ten champions and hopefully national champions. That's always the goal. I mean, we don't come into any game thinking, if we score 30 points, that's good, or if we hold them under, 15, that's good. At the end of the day, it needs to be a win, and that's the standard that we hold ourselves to. I mean, we've all come so far from different places and different areas in our lives, and we've devoted so much of our time to this school and to the Gold and Black and to Purdue that anything short of a victory would be not just selling the organization short, but selling ourselves short.
Yeah, I'm very excited. You get to put last season behind us, and we get to keep moving forward. And you want to be very calm, especially at the quarterback position. Everyone else will be jumping around and getting amped up, but you got to keep your cool. And it's a very mental game as far as the quarterback position is concerned. So you want to be very excited, and you want to be very amped up with your teammates. But to an extent, you also want to keep it back a little bit and make sure you keep your poise and cool, and throw accurate passes, understand the defense, keep everyone in line, and all those things. Yeah, I think it's going to be a big thing as far as the running game question, when they blitz that and they bring that 5-man pressure, you can kind of expect hopefully a man or some type of a cover 3, 1 high safety behind it. And when we can get them a man, if you can break a tackle or break that extra guy you can't account for, then they got their backs turned and it can be a big play for us. And usually you don't want to play a man too much if we can get a good running game going. And so you want to establish your run in that sense. And I have a lot of weapons on the outside, and different things I can do with that, with each run play and each pass play. So that's the nice thing about being a little bit more spread out this year and things like that is for when those blitzes, it's easier to see when guys are coming and you can kind of feel it. Yeah, there's a lot more knowledge, not just about our offense and what we're trying to do ourselves, but about understanding what the defense is trying to do to us. And because with our offense, you got to be able to adjust and understand what they're trying to take away and what they're trying to do to us to stop what we're doing. So there's a lot more knowledge. You'll watch film with the guys and they just kind of get it. You can walk around and just be like, hey, alert for that Mike doing so-and-so on this. And, they understand that. And then they'll have questions for you. And I think we're getting more educated all around. Yeah, there's a lot more knowledge, not just about our offense and what we're trying to do ourselves, but about understanding what the defense is trying to do to us. And, because with our offense, you got to be able to adjust and understand what they're trying to take away and what they're trying to do to us to stop what we're doing. So there's a lot more knowledge. You'll watch film with the guys and they just kind of get it. You can walk around and just be like, hey, alert for that Mike doing so-and-so on this. And, they understand that. And then they'll have questions for you. And I think we're getting more educated all around.
How much is this game more about you guys? I mean, I know you have to scout and, plan and all that, but just coming out and proving that, A, this is a different team, but B, that the execution's better and all that. I mean, how much you guys just focused on here's the things that we need to do well to really get this season off to a good start.
Yeah, definitely. I think this game is especially about both teams. It's more about it's about both teams. It's all about us. It's all about them for them because it's the first game of the season, and you never know what you're going to see. You just got to be ready to react. But it's all the hard work you put in during camp and during the off season that's going to show up in fruition in there. You really want to thrive and really play well, but you can't know what to expect from them because you're only watching their film from last year. So you go on with a game plan and you're ready to adjust to whatever happens.